warning! Oh no! Oh no! FBI? Who is this FBI? What are they trying to warn us about?
We all need to check our white privilege. You know, the white privilege that allows only 17 million of us to live below the poverty line. The kind of privilege that only makes us 48.9% of the homeless population and not 50% of the population, because that 1.1% difference might make us begin to question the legitimacy of said privilege. The kind of privilege that inescapably makes you ineligible for jobs or even sidelines you for acting roles while simultaneously protecting you from those pesky civil rights laws because you can't be racist towards white people, right? The kind of privilege that, although there is a black entertainment network, there will never and could never be a white entertainment network. Mainly because it would be called wet, and you know, that's probably going to lead you down other paths while you're Googling it, so... yeah. The kind of privilege that allows you to speak last in universities, if you're allowed to speak at all! So, yay privilege! Anyone know a good lawyer?
We need discount.
So, this story is already a few days old, but if you're not familiar, there is apparently a music festival called the Afro Future Fest. Now, I'm not huge on music festivals, but, okay, to put things in perspective, the last time I was at one was, let's see, 9 Inch Nails was like the third act, and Jane's Addiction headlined. It was about 115 degrees in the Arizona desert, and I ditched my girlfriend because she was having a bad trip on some great fucking shrooms! And there was just no fucking way I was missing the Butthole Surfers. So I had a friend take her to the emergency tent, and I was all like, yeah, I just need to go find the people that we came with so I can kind of let them know what's going on, and that I'm tripping my balls off! And Body Count was fucking amazing, guys! Holy shit, motherfucker! I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't like music festivals very much. So take the crowds, a humid summer day, long lines for a $10 bottle of water, and then add just a dash of anti-white rhetoric and racism, and you have the Afro Future Fest. The promoters of which decided it would be a good idea to charge white people twice as much as people of color. Now, they have recently backtracked on this and changed the pricing to be the same price for everyone, but you can still find this posted on their website. Why do we have people of color and white people tickets? I'm glad you asked. Equality means treating everyone the same. Equity is ensuring everyone has what they need to be successful.
Oh, murder.
So there it is, folks. Oh, this is the beginning of their checklist right there. Let's see. Equality? Check. But, you know, that's so hard and unfair, and people still have more than I do. We want equity! Now, that's just a covert way to say equality of outcome. But you see, the word equality is still in there, So, treating everyone the same means treating white people differently and disadvantaging white people to give people of color an advantage so we can be equal? You got that? Yeah, alright. But you don't see it that way, do you, Afro Future Fest? You see everything through race-colored glasses, and you're so comfortable with that, so ensconced in it, that you just can't see it, even when what you're saying is demonstrably racist. Our ticket structure was built to ensure that most marginalized communities, people of color, are provided with an equitable chance at enjoying events in their own community. Black Detroit! Their community. You got that? Black Detroit! Not our community, as in a shared community, but our own community. Now, could you imagine anyone white saying something like, hey, folks, come to White Billings, Montana! It's our own community. Affording joy and pleasure is unfortunately still a privilege in our society for people of color, and we believe everyone should have access to receiving such. We've seen too many times orgasmic events Really? That's the word you want to use there? Orgasmic? I know, I find it very, very hard to believe that there is anything that has happened in Detroit that one could label as orgasmic! Well, I guess it really depends on your, your line of work. But anyway, orgasmic events happening in Detroit and other people of color populated cities, and what consistently happens is people outside the community benefit. Wait, hold on. Okay. Orgasmic events happening in Detroit and other people of color populated cities, period! And what consistently happens is people outside of the community benefiting most from affordable ticket prices because of their proximity to wealth. This cycle disproportionately displaces black and brown people from enjoying entertainment in their own communities. So, people who benefit the most from affordable ticket prices are those with a proximity to wealth. I would say that everyone would benefit from affordable ticket prices. And is there really any proximity to wealth anywhere in the proximity of Detroit? But again, you're assuming that all white people have proximity to wealth. You're trying to make it sound like it's a class thing when it's not. It's a race thing, and it's racist. If it was really about wealth, then, I don't know, have people mail in their W-2s and then determine their ticket prices based on percentages of their gross annual income. But that's really the problem with equity, isn't it? Like, how do you quantify it? You just can't. You really can't. As an Afro-futurist youth-led initiative, the voices of our youth inform our resistance. Here's what they have to say. If you don't see my blackness, you don't see me. Period. 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 Maybe the T is silent. Like, period. What the fuck, man? If you don't see my blackness, you don't see me, period? Can you say identitarian? If your race is all that defines you, or the only thing that you place any significance or value in, then you have no significant value to me. And that goes both ways, by the way. But what really throttles my mind the most is that some media outlets are even questioning whether it's racist or not, like this GQ article asking if they had a point. I think when black entertainers are either roasting you or backing out of the event entirely, I think you have your answer. British rapper Zuby tweeted this out. Festival charging different prices based on race. Well done, intersectional radicals. You become the very racist you claim to stand against. So woke. So very woke. I like this guy. This is the same gentleman that broke the women's deadlift record by saying that he identified as a female to prove that men have a biological advantage over women. Classic move. He later broke the women's bench press record, calling his achievement stunning and brave. Did I say love this guy? Tiny Jag, who was set to perform, backed out of the festival, saying that it's non-progressive and it's non-solution focused in my eyes. It seems almost like it has spite, and unfortunately with spite comes hate. And that's just not obviously going to be a good direction for us to go if we're looking for positive change. And I agree wholeheartedly with that, and really, who can argue with that? I really wish that was rhetorical, because the concert promoters can! Well, let's find out more about just what the fuck Afrofuture is and what the promoters have to say about it.
It's a concert that benefits the organization Afrofuture Youth,
which gives black teens in Detroit the space and the tools to build a more equitable future for all aspects of black lives.
But their schedules have been on overload, not really for planning the concert, but because of the ticket prices on Eventbrite. You can see here where it advertises two different ticket prices, one for POC or person of color and another price for non-POC or non-person of color. This is now getting nationwide attention, but they tell me there's a reason why.
And so we're not operating from a framework of equality, which means that everybody is accommodated the same. This is about accommodating people based off of their specific needs as a collective. There's a wealth gap, between black and white people. It's about understanding that collectively there are things that have disenfranchised us and have impacted us disproportionately, where we need discount.
We need discount, because black! If this is really about accommodating people based on their specific needs, then you would have to consider everyone's specific needs. But you aren't, are you? And you're doing more than just assuming that all white people have money. You're assuming that all black people are destitute and need your help, and need discount. But I'm just a white guy and should probably sit down and let someone else talk instead, right?
where we need discounts.
What did you say, nigga?
Nub it! Yeah.